Welcome back to Timberborn and the waterfalls playthrough. I believe we're on episode 33. A little recap. What was happening from last time. The mega plant is, well, it's getting it here online, so we get in there. We build in some of my ideas for storage to keep the materials, if you like, for this base. We've got our little pool going. We need to fix this and take this out and put it as a sluice, I think. So that's going to be something else that we need to look at. We may have to look at power when obviously the water goes. I was thinking, where could I put some windmills? Where I could put windmills? And I thought, well, why not try and utilize this space here? So that's something that I don't think we may get or may not get into this play. Obviously, our sluice system here is running. Now, we've got 7 days of a drought, which is fine, because we've got everything up and running, and we've turned everything off, so this will all stop eventually. The problem I'm really worried about is this, and this, and this. And the reason why is because of the amount of, if we take all of these, now I'm going to assume, I know I can put them in dev mode, I'm going to assume these are 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's about 12 of these if I can count right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pig's doing maths on the video, not a good idea. So that's 12. When this rushes through here, it will be an absolute nightmare. And by what I mean is it's going to rush down so fast, it's probably either going to come over here and then infect all of this before we even we'll get some out of here, but we may have a problem. So in this, before we have any sort of bad tide, which I don't obviously know when we're going to have one, I have got to. I mean, it's such an imperative thing to fix that it's the most important thing at this time to fix. Now, I have quite a lot of explosives, so that's okay, because obviously I don't know how long this is going to last. I need to push this down. I probably need to get rid of this as well. So I need to sort of blast some of this down here to force. Now, I don't know whether to sort of try and cut this off to obviously extend that. That's another concern. I'll do this first up. For obvious reasons, do that bit first, and then we'll go from there. I think I'm gonna need a 2 and then a 1, but I'll make sure this gets built pronto. I have thought of enough blanks, but I may be in trouble. I'll have to turn on the other system, really. So that's going to be that's going to have to be a 1. It's quite a lot here, obviously. So this is a thing to solve. We've got the trees in here, so what I'll do is while we're doing that, I'll get the lumberjack to cut all this down so we can get through and probably sort some of this out. I've got not too bad a logs, so that might be a... Obviously, I've got this bottleneck here. I need to sort of widen this channel while it's coming round. It's to slow it down. That's what I'm trying to do. Is to slow it down so it doesn't overflow and deepen this channel. I need to deepen this channel. This channel should be not too bad. Hopefully. The only thing that I am worried about is this. If it hits this, which I think it will, it may have an issue. So I'm going to have to empty all of this. And I think I'm going to have to widen that just slightly as well. Just to allow it to flow around. Right, so now we're on again. I'll put this as a major priority. I don't know when, obviously, I'll get it done in the drought time, but I've got to get it done as soon as I can anyway. Because we have got these. Now, I'm going to turn the smelters off. I really, really wish I had some planks here. Because that's going to be the issue. Obviously, that can be turned off. That doesn't matter because it's not doing anything. Let's build some quick lumberjacks here. And get them built quick. We've got enough logs. I did have one, obviously, down here. Which I was, obviously, sorting out this debacle. As long as I turn everything off, apart from that, I think I should be okay. Now, I can obviously turn on... I can do beaver power. Which might be a way to get this going a bit faster. Because it's obviously, shall we say, a bit slow. That can be paused. This is a main thing to get going. So that's solved that up to the point that, you know, we are moving, but it's, shall we say, very slow. Got a log going. Like I said, I need to get this going. I'll put it on second B, because otherwise it always takes like forever and a day. Yeah, I'm producing about 300 and I need 200. I'm going to turn off... I'm not going to turn off that though. I don't even need a bit. I don't even know why I've got the bakery as... Get this going. We'll get some logs in there. And we'll start beavering away, as the saying goes. And get this. This is a primary, most important thing to get going. Obviously, I'm still creating explosives here, but what might be an idea is to turn off the explosive for now. That will give me a bit more power. I've still got 160. Oh, it's probably for the food. Yeah, it's for the food. So, that's not too bad. I can get both of them going for that. So we should be able to... I'm just curious as to what I'm actually building here. And to make sure that I can build everything that I need to build. Because I think these are taking planks as well. So I'm going to basically turn all this off. Just turn it off. I could even get it, rip it down if I really wanted to. That's all turned off. That's all built. Let's come down here to make sure. That's all built anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. Everything else now should actually go and do what I need it to do. I'm going to keep an eye on the... I think he's taking logs in. Yeah, he's taking logs in, so that's fine. I ain't got a problem with that. Age 61, that's a good age. We've got 10. That's got to be solved as well, hopefully with this player, if not further down the line. We want to get to 17 if we can. That'll improve the speed. It'll also improve their age lasting. So that's an important thing. I'm also going to do 23 hours. I'm dead worried about this. If in the next cycle, we'll have a temperate cycle first, which will last however it lasts, and then we could have a badwater. it's on the cards because you don't tend to have two droughts going. You know, you would have a drought, then a temperate cycle, and then a drought again. So, you know, I need to make sure I can get this going before anything, and I'm worried obviously about it. You know, I'm not even going to blow and sort this out. I want to sort this out as well. Obviously, this can be sorted, but again, I'm going to pause that because I don't want planks to go here either. I want no planks to go nowhere when I don't want the planks. They all have to be going down here. This, I know it's going to take a while, but it's important to get going. And I am producing, so that's pretty good. As long as I'm not taking logs from anywhere else, that's what I'm trying to find out. I mean, I can obviously get rid of some of these. In fact, I'll probably get rid of some of these anyway. Because they're not really any use anyway. I have no storage facility up here. That's another bit of a bone. I think I'll rip this down eventually when, you know, when we've got what we want. But let's get some logs up here. Set to obtain. Set to obtain. Build these. Because it's only using logs, it's not too bad. And obviously that'll help this. Because the water have to walk so far. We've got some logs. We've got some actual trees here as well. Obviously, I've got another. You know, I don't need to worry too much about mining for now. I've got these two to finish off. That is lumberjack. There's no more any of them there. Although they are over there, but that's a bit far. So I've emptied this out. Let's just concentrate on blasting a little area just to. That might be enough. Like I said, I want to. I don't want too many because obviously I've only got 66 left. Although it is obviously building. I've got enough power, so I'm going to turn that one back on. Let's see how much power draw it does. It's not too bad. I've got no flipping wind now, so that's a bit of a swizz. Obtained by haulers. Obtained by haulers. You can only do what you can do if you don't have any wind. I've got beaver power though. But they don't seem to be wanting to do what I want them to do. I've got 2,000. I'm going to turn these off. Because I don't want to use all the water. Because of obvious reasons. They're just barely in the water. The Spaddock, that needs to be improved as well, but we'll work out that eventually as well. How are we doing on here? We should be. Ugh. Yeah, can't get the required materials. That's the problem. I did put these on full, but I probably forgot to actually select it higher, so it actually does what it needs to do. There we go. We have got some beaver movement. It'll just help out move the cogs. They're only moving slow, but they're moving nonetheless. Something's better than nothing. And I have got 9. No, that's metal blocks. I've got no planks. Planks are getting used as they're getting thingied, actually. I have turned that one off. And there shouldn't be any of this getting used. It's a real issue because I'm dead worried about it not actually being... so they are sending a plank. So that's good. So my plank system is definitely working. Right. This will go boom boom. We'll put them there. That should be enough. I might take out... if I take out this, it may be an issue. It's just trying to widen the channel just for this situation. Like I said, I'm going to push this channel back so when it drops, it hits. Because this is quite high. And then it doesn't get close to this. But obviously I've got the same problem, so I have to quickly fix this just in case. I should have noticed it last time, but it was funny when I was playing the 32. I thought at the end, and I didn't mention it. I thought, wait a minute, is that going to be an issue? So we got the plank going. So we are starting to build all this. This is good. That might be enough now just to take off this area here. That'll hopefully widen that channel. It's only just to widen the channel to be able to obviously take this out. If this rushes, it should... The idea is to slow it down. Because obviously it's quite high. I don't have any dirt, so I would have put some dirt on the edge here to get it down to there. The worst thing is I'll have to more than likely close these, because if this is going to rush, it's more than likely going to come backwards and then poison all this going backwards. And I certainly don't want to poison that. Because that'll be a nightmare, as we've found out before, trying to get the damn thing to... I know there's a lot of planks here, but I only have to sort of blow it up to around maybe here. That is a 3 anyway. So I've got 53 left. So like I said, I think that'll be a bit better than slowing it down. I need to obviously get this going as fast as I can. I'll have this cycle, and I'll have... Well, it'll go back to a temperate cycle. So I'll have that cycle, and then a lot of averages, it has to be a badwater. Because we've had a drought, we've gone back to the temperate cycle, and then it has to be a badwater. You don't normally get to... I don't think you get 2 droughts in the same... at the same time, sort of thing. Now, if I want some more explosives, I can always take this down, and then I'll get them back again. But we're doing okay. We're getting quite... And obviously, I'm running the... We're not surprisingly running a lot, but we're on 100. Well, you know, that's not too bad. Let's just... the problem being is I don't have any. I have got bad water. Where have I got bad water then? I've got bad water somewhere. That's a good question. I've got the bad water here. So let's empty this and send it up there. So obviously that's where the explosives are. So I might as well get rid of this. I want to take it down anyway. Because obviously it's it was only there because I did a numpty and ended up, you know, poisoning that area that I want. So how are we doing? We're, well, you know, it's getting there. I'm still worried about this particular corner here. But we may be able to fix it in this temperature, so I can get some more explosives and just blast these down. I may be able to get the dirt excavator going as well, just to maybe do another line round there. Or start from here and go backwards. I'm just really worried about it not doing what I wanted it to. Like I said, this is a prime example for it to fail because it's the same level and it'll rush. And if it hits this, which it will do, it will absolutely. I mean, that's a definite takeout. But if I can take some of this out right back here, at least then it'll be lower as it rushes through. Because obviously that's a hell of a lot of bad water that's going to come through this channel. And we cannot afford... Right, so we've got our temperate cycle back again. So we don't know how many days this is going to last. I've now got that empty. That's good. Which is now back up to here. That's not too bad, actually. That's almost a full... We'll get the water coming back through in a minute. So I'll put these on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I do a lot of explosives. The bad water will fill up our 2 tanks. And then we'll turn that off. I'm not worried about the metal. I'm just worried about getting as much bad water as I can. Do I need to worry about this because this is now running? No, probably not. Because that'll give me more power. I don't even need to run the beavers, I don't think, anymore. Turn them off. Yeah, we got 700, and I need to be careful because I don't obviously want to churn through the logs. Although it might be an idea to, yeah, just turn them on. Let's get as much planks as we can get just to solve this problem. I'm actually gonna. What do I need? I need quite a lot of planks here. Let's not pause that then. I'll get that turned on. I'll go and do a storage. I know I wanted these up here, but again, I'm a bit worried. And I'll turn on the dirt excavator, and hopefully we'll start to use that. We've got quite a few. Got quite a few vacancies actually. That's the problem. Hopefully that'll start. Right, why is that not doing what I wanted to do? Oh, I think I know why. Because I've got no... I'll take that out, get that picked up. I'll just put a... to get that built, and then we've got... then it's going up there, and then it can go back down again. Because they can't get through... they can't get through here. Well, they could get through that if I'd have actually done that. But that means I can walk through there and pick this up. So let's oh, there we go. Now they're in. That's good. I'm happy with that. Right, how far are we doing? We're doing pretty well up here. This needs to be a 2. I'll make sure that gets built. How many have I got left? I've got 90 something, so I'm doing okay. Let's, yeah, we can do them. Don't care about that. Once that, if I go back to about here, also taking out some of this. This should slow them down quite considerably. Right, let's. Obviously, I've got this to do as well. Now that is a 3, so we'll blow a channel maybe about like that. That'll hit that, and we've got another one here, which is a definite one. How many have I got left? Put that in there. I also want another lumberjack here because I want to cut this out. Put that, get that. Oh, I've got to put this to cut in. Just cut them 3. The easiest job you'll ever have. I suppose you could cut these slot down as well while he's on it. It doesn't matter. Once I've got this slot in, obviously I am using I am using the explosives, but that's fine. I've got the bad water situation sorted. In fact, the worst comes to the worst, I can always enable this and get them to actually make more. Or do I really want to do that? Maybe not. I'm trying to... trying to solve that. Right, I've turned that off. What are we... we're getting some planks. That's not too bad. Obviously, I'm doing this as well from here, so it is an important part. Do I need some more antioxidant? Can I get it? I'm trying to get it somewhere if I want some. That's why I'm a bit worried, you see. Storage. Rotate. It will go there. It's not ideal, but put that there. And no, I don't want it for water. I want it for that. That's quite a lot. That's a lot more than that ever is anyway. That's 10 times the amount. I'm also going to turn these off. Although that's pointless anyway because it's already got the gears. That's not got the planks. That's got the plank. That's probably where the other part of blanks was going in. Oh, let me know. Oh well, never mind. Is that empty now? Oh, that's empty again. Right. We've cut them down. We don't need this. We've cut that down. We don't need that. Like I said, that's a 2. It can't get all. It can't get all this. Okay. So we don't have the problem with a. I'm still worried about all this. Like I don't even know that that's not going to cause a problem. But if it goes back to a drought, which I don't think it will, I'll solve this by taking this edge out and just widening this that way. At least then I need to slow down. Slow it down. Right, how many can they... That's as far as they can get, kind of. Right, so then they'll get that. Let's put this as a 2, this is a 2. These are all 2s. The only problem being is this edge here. Am I getting some dirt? Now I am getting dirt. If that comes down and hits this, I'm just hoping that it'll do what I want it to do. And then I'll just put... I don't think they can get down there, though. Put this on a thing as well, so it'll build that for me. How are we doing? We're definitely doing. Even 3 days. I've got still 70. That's a nice and wide channel. I might empty these out and get this emptied. Don't know where I can put it. I think I can put it down in this... in here, I think. Yeah, I've got that for logs. I've got that for logs. I've got that for logs, and I've got that log. That's 4,000 in logs. No, 6,000 in logs. So I don't think I need to worry too much. I'll empty that one. In fact, I'll empty that one, and that one, and that one. Getting as much of them empties as I can. I'm going to do a line down here. I'm going to increase that just to... because I'm worried. Because if that rushes down here and it hits that, it might blow over. I don't even know whether this is going to work, I must admit. So we should be able to get this going now. That's another edge on here. How many have I got? Right, that's done. That should... it'll hit this as fast as it wants to do. What I'll do is, because I've got that, I'm just going to blast to maybe there on that line. That way, it'll take all of this out. It should hit down and slow down. Well, you know. Slowing down is subjective, isn't it? As long as I go, you know, far enough back. I've got a lot of these done. What am I missing then? Oh, I'm missing extract. That's going to be an issue. Let's get that going. I've got no extract to... boom, boom. I'm okay with obviously the thingy one, but I've got no... and I better get that going as well. Metal blocks. How are we doing with metal blocks? No metal blocks either. Or not enough metal blocks. Because I can't see them on the list here. Oh, that's a bit of an issue. But we should be doing enough power. As long as I can get one going. I can't get any going. I haven't got enough lemming beavers to get this damn thing running. That's paused. That I can't pause. That's not even blooming running, which it needs to. What am I running here that I can turn off? I'm not even running any of them. I'm not even running them. I run there. I'll take off that. That's now going to come back. How many haulers have I got? I'm going to go down to 2 haulers. I'm going to turn off 2 of them. That's going to go down to 2. I just need to get these things running. I've now got, yeah, I've got the smelter going. Obviously, the explosive's still going. But I could go down to, I'll turn one off. Oh, I haven't got a... do I produce more of this? I think I do, just to make sure. I've got a ton of paper. I can get dandelion. I've got the... No, I ain't got the berries. Where's the blooming berries then? There's the berries. But he has got the berries in his stock. He's just got no... That's it. Now he's producing. I'm going to empty that. For obvious reasons. I'm not going to get rid of it though. And it's going to go in here. Do that by a hauler. So that's not too bad. I should have extract coming in. No, I don't. Because I'm missing a couple of metal planks here. Come on. You douchebags. Come on, you douchebags. Yeah, I got a bit. What I'm worried about is that any beavers get infected. If this is going to come in. I haven't had it yet, so... obviously, I've still got this problem where I haven't got any extract. It's the extract I'm missing. The explosives are all laid. It's the extract that's not being done. That is a bit of a miss done by me. Forgot about that. 25. Come on. They're producing 2. I think they're producing 2 at a time here. And it takes 2 hours. So that's 4. That's 4. That's 8 hours. So that's a third of a day. I've got still only 83. But we are getting this, so that's good. But I've got... Yeah, paper's still high. Dandelions are still from this section here somewhere. Well, another around here somewhere. Here. Are they not cutting them? No, they're not cutting them, so I better get them cut. That's dandelions as well. Why are you not cutting the blooming things? Well, you are sending them in there, though. But now you're not making any more. Why are you not making any more? Oh, you made 97. That's good. I've just panicked on... Right, my centrifuge going. Don't need to do that by a hauler, because obviously the extract is right next to it. But as soon as that goes in, it gets... As soon as it gets made, it goes back out again. So that's good. Obviously, we'll use it for these. I need to get this blasted down. The worst scenario, I can take them out and use a single explosion. The worst scenario. But I'd rather do it that way, because obviously it saves time. But unless you've got any extract, it doesn't save any time. Yeah, I don't need to worry too much about that. I'm just going to keep... I'm going to pause 2 of them. In fact, I'm only going to have 2 running. Oh! So it's a drought. Oh, that's unusual. I thought it would have been a bad tide. So there we go. Ah, so that's not that bad then. That's actually worked out quite well. Because obviously a drought is a drought. And I don't have to worry too much about this. I can now get rid of all of this. I didn't want them there anyway, so it it gets it cleaned up. Obviously, I can use it for trees and things. Right, that's going to go, I'll go. Right, so if I just... Possibly to here. I don't obviously need to... I know it probably means as if I'm going to have to put it back again. I think that's a bit far, to be honest. I mean, I'm lucky that I've got a drought and not a bad tide. So that's... I didn't think it would do that. I must admit, it got me... it caught me out there. And then we'll take this down. That might just survive what I want then. Because this here is a really flipping small... You know, that's a small bottleneck to allow all that to go through. And what it might back up. I don't know. It may not back up. I don't want to take the chance. This is a lot better. When a drought comes, I think I might, if I've got the chance, solve this problem. I could move this to here. You know, and not have this. This is why I've got this here because of obvious reasons, but I'd have to make a lot more metal to be able to take them out and redo them again. But it would make sense. The extractor's in the wrong place, really. It's supposed to be down here, but for obvious reasons, it's not down there. I should be able to get these going now. I can't see why I can't get these going. I'm going to get two, and I'm going to get a gears going. And I'm going to turn these off. Because I've got, you know, I've got the system. I mean, I've got no extra. I've got two in extract, and it just goes, whoop, gone. I'm still making the explosive, so I've got like 100 and... I've only got 200 room now, so 200 room for them. But I think all this explosive system is already in. Yeah, see, it's already in. It's just the extract I need. So it's done pretty well, because we'd have been on a drought system now. Or drought coming up. A drought approaching, you see. You see what I mean by that's an absolute shed load of water coming through. Which means it's a shed load. That's a lot wider than this. So I could probably... I mean, I could do this now, actually. I've got a ton of... drought started, so that's fine. Right. How much am I pumping from here? I'm going to pump none. We've got 7 days, so I should be okay. I've obviously got a lot more water now, because obviously I've got these almost filled. All the planks are in, but they just didn't have enough gears. Now that's stopped again. Typical. I'll go back to my original one here. That's the only problem. Obviously, that's why I want to create wind. I've got 17 blocks. I've got enough blocks, or I'm getting enough blocks. Should I just solve this problem here? I think it might be worth it. If it works, then it works. If it doesn't work, then at least I've tried, haven't I? I mean, I can't do anything. I can't blow it until this is. Oh, I can actually get there. I didn't think they could. I forgot about that. Oh well. Let's not bother with that then. Yeah, I forgot they could walk through over there. I'm just trying to create a bit more of a curve, I think. We'll get blasted up. There's a good one. Yeah, that's a bit more of a curve. I'm going to need to take this levee out as well. I'll have to put it back what I don't think I need. I should have just stopped it and just take all of that out and then reposition. I don't want to reposition it downwards. I want it to sort of. Well, we'll just blow this, and then I'll have to blow this, and then we'll move it. We'll move it. Yeah. So now I do this. Oh hell. I'll now take down. I should have done a 2. The trouble is, if I'd done a 2, I'd have been waiting too long, wouldn't I? So. They can get down there because they can come down this path here. The monstrosity path that I've just decided to create. Right, that'll then get this sluicing system a bit longer and obviously allow this to come round a bit further. I think that's okay. I don't think I need any more. Now, we're getting there. It's definitely... I'm lucky. I'm dead lucky that it was 2 droughts. I didn't think that was going to happen. I must admit. I didn't expect that to happen. But I'm glad it did. I could probably increase this just a little bit to 25. I don't think I could probably do 25 on there. Don't think it's good. I want this higher. It's not really that high, to be honest. It should be a lot higher than that. How are we doing now? They're asleep. No, they're not asleep. They're just about to be asleep. Got most of this in, so that's good. Hopefully we'll get this done by the end of the episode. Sorry, it just feels as if it's a one thing, but if I get bad water and it overflows, you can imagine what problem that's going to entail. I know I'm getting the antioxidant. I might not even need it, but I'd rather have it and have enough, because if the beavers do get, if loads of them get, it just drains the antioxidant out like there's no tomorrow. In fact, what I might do, because that's a real problem, again, most of this is going to be taken down. I'm going to do a small storage. I'm going to do it for... Can the dandelions be... Can the dandelions be stored in here? I think so. Where the hell are they anyway? Yeah, there. If I do that for the dandelions, at least I can get some storage for them. I've got some... I've got 1,600 berries, so I don't really need the berries. I'll go do another dandelion. You know, I can always get rid of them if worse comes to the worst, but at least I've got... the paper situation is getting precarious, though. And I do not... I must have ripped out the paper mill then. That might be a bit of an issue. I've still got 46 left. But they don't really use a lot.
But as long as this gets full, then I'm happy. And then I don't really... And I'll probably enable that one as well, just since it's still there. How we doing, boys and girls? And beavers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 24, 26 maybe? 26 on there, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and yeah, so we've got 30 left to do. We've still got 2 days, so that's good. I think we'll get to the end of this episode and be able to go get rid of all this. I've obviously not using any more of the dirt excavator. I'm getting more children, but I'm just... I need some more, though. That's the problem. I need some more. I've got the... I'll get rid of that as well. Don't need them anymore. Where could we actually put one just as a... Could we get one just in here, and then I could get 2? Just a bit of a precaution. I think so. Or is that too high? No, that's too high, isn't it? No, it won't work. I thought that would be the level, but it's not the level. Oh. Bomber. Although that would technically be the level there. Wouldn't it? There. Yeah, let's just... it's, again, not ideal, but I'm worried about not having enough of the little vipers. I mean, beavers are not beavering. I'll do its second one. The walk out there, walk down one, walk down one again. But, no, I can't do that, can I? Because that... Well, I can. I could just do this. Then they'll have to walk back again. Then they can walk down here. Sorry, mates. It's a bit of a stretch, but I don't care. You need to be in there. I need to be producing a few extra beavers. Do I need... I've got 16. That's 16 free beds. I'm going to pause on that one for obvious reasons. But that's just giving me some more. Hopefully now they'll do the thing. They'll do the rock and roller. I've still only got 9 gears. I can't enable them. Right, so. That's Boom Boom. That's almost Boom Boom. That's... wait a minute. I forgot to even fix this. This is a tragedy. It's okay. It'll just run through there. That's not the worst thing in the world. And I like dirt. Dirt's good. Obviously it's going to run through here, but I'm not worried, because that's just ordinary water. I'll pause that. And they've done the metal, that's good. I've still got these anyway. We've still got not the extract, so we're still waiting for the extract to be built. To be made, not built. Wrong wording. This has actually taken a huge amount of time to sort out, but it's been worth it. Hopefully this will come in. I can't get that one there. Let's blow that now. We want that one to be done. I think we want that one to be done. I can now build the sluice on here. Yeah. I'll also build that one. Obviously, I can't build that one. Let's build... let's do that as well. In the next one, I'll probably get rid of this and put... I just like dirt, to be honest. I don't particularly like it to be... It just doesn't feel au naturel to me. I'll probably get rid of this as well. Right, you can go boo-boo. You can put your sluicey system in here as well. That should be fine, because that'll just back up on that. No, that's I don't want that. What that for? Oh, because it was a bunny pack. Let's we should be able to build these now. Mainly all started in a few minutes, actually. I've got a few of these left, so we'll let them get on with it. I know they're a bit slow, but it is what it is. Water is off when it should be on. So that'll solve that situation. That'll rapidly go back up again. Paper is down to 12, but I almost have a full tank. And I only had 30 before, now I've got 300. So that's 10 times the amount. Well, it is in my maths anyway. I'm also gonna... I can do this with a 1, I think. Yeah, I'll do this with a 1. So I'm just gonna do that there as well. It's far enough back that it's going to hit this and then slow that down. That's all done. Jolly good. You can see, look at it how the water's hitting it. Right, they're going to... hopefully by the end of the episode, we should have all this done. We can go boom boom and blow this up. I'm a bit happy with that. I mean, that should... I mean, obviously, like I said, it's going on here, which is what I was worried about. This is why I built that. So it'll hit that and not go round. But that might just solve the problem. I have no idea where this is going to work. Because badwater seems to go faster. You see how much water there's coming through there, though? How high that is. I know it's not ideal, but... Oh, I can get rid of this as well. That sort of carved the line. I don't know whether this is going to... I can always take it out, I suppose. But... I just don't want it to blooming flood. I don't want it to flood this. I may be over-engineering this, for sure. But if you think about... If it goes wrong, it's going to go wrong. I don't think that'll backflow there. Right, that's sort of solved that one. Well, it's not, because there's a bit of open gaps, but I'll solve them in a minute. When they plug the gap, boys, plug the gap. Just worried about it getting into this as well. That's almost done. We've got a couple here. What time? Oh, we're up into the hour. So that's... How's that doing now? Right. That's solved that... It's a terrible sluicing gate, like, but... I mean, there's no reason why I can't, like... do this sort of thing, and it look a bit better. But aesthetics doesn't really matter in some respects. Right, let's blow this and see what we reckon. We've got a step there, but that doesn't matter. It should do what we need to do. Let's get rid of this. We're going to lose that anyway because it's not going to be able to pick it up. But right, there's another step there. That's a hellish step there, and I haven't actually done these two. So let's do them. For some unknown reason. I don't need them step system that anymore. I know it's a bit longer this video than was intended it to be. But I just thought I'd show you the... I know I've just built this up here, but if the bad water comes and this works without me building this, I'll just have to rip it down. But I'd rather be overcautious than undercautious. But I think that's not too bad now. I don't think it'll jump up and go, because we could see how the normal, just the water itself, you know, that's not as powerful. The bad water always seems to rush. It's always more powerful than the other water, and the the regular water. We haven't had anything yet, so I'm quite surprised. Could I have them, please, sir? It would be very nice if you would give me some boom boom here, because I don't want to blow that and then you can't get to these. Because that's a travesty of biblical proportions. Right, we got 24 extract in there now. I think, turn the gears on here. I don't know how many they're going to be. Now, we have got some... Oh, so they've had some babies. Babies are coming. I've got... enough. I've had 10 then, I think. Right, let's blow this. And let's end this episode. There we go. So that should be our Pistoresistions. I'm going to take this out because obviously I don't want to go down there. I'll probably in the next episode early on just build this here, and obviously this will have to be finished like this here and this. Obviously, I've just cut the but you can understand what I'm trying to do here, and just worried about the bad water. Now, like I said, if this works, and because obviously I've done all that work there, and I was lucky. I don't mind admitting I was lucky that the bad water did not come in at the time I thought it was going to, because it didn't make sense. Didn't make sense to have two droughts, but that's the game. It decides what it's going to be. Yeah, so we've now solved this problem. This isn't built yet, but I don't mind about that. That's not going to cause it. It's just the aesthetics that. But yes, I hope you enjoyed that. And come back again soon to see if this bad water actually works. And sorry for the longer video, but I just wanted to show you, what all the effort was done for to step this down to hopefully. It's still worrying about this channel, but I have obviously widened it here as well. And we'll see how it goes. Possibly in the next. I would have thought in the next episode sometime it'll come. But come back, have a look, see what you reckon. Bye for now.